If you're an artist, producer, or DJ trying to build something real right now, this episode is for you. Goshfather has spent years figuring out what actually works in today's music landscape. Not just getting streams or chasing a viral moment, but building a project that people actually care about. And in this conversation, we get into everything from why most artists are posting the wrong content to what real fans actually look like in 2026 and to why the algorithm probably isn't your biggest problem. We also talk about branding, artist development, the death of the old SoundCloud playbook, and the moment Goshfather realized that people didn't even understand what his project was, even while he was dropping music every single week. This one is super honest, funny, really practical, and packed with gems for anyone trying to turn momentum into something sustainable. Here's my conversation with Goshfather, and introducing to the world, Pearl. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back on Sherman the Booth with one of my favorite guests of all time. We're doing possibly an emergency pod, but I think it was time for us to catch up either way. I'm here with Goshfather. It is so good to have you back, my friend.
Dude, I'm ready for action, baby. I'm ready for action. I'm stoked. I'm happy to be here. A lot has changed for both of us since we last spoke, dude. So this is what it's all about. We're back, dude.
I know, man. It's always good catching up, and just want to give you your flowers really quick, bro. Like last time I talked to you, I think you had done like, your remix every week for 52 weeks.
Yes,
and
yes, sir. It was 2025. Was it a year ago?
Yeah, it was just over a year. It was
Cool.
I think it was like maybe a year and a half ago. Anyway,
Cool. Yeah.
you have just picked it up even more since then, and that is
Yes,
so
sir.
hard to do as an
Yes,
artist,
yes.
even when you have momentum. But
Yes.
dude, I'm just stoked for you, man. Like, you deserve everything coming your way. You have leaned so hard into your lane, which is a unique lane, even though it's disco, right? But it's very much you, and it's just great to see you smiling every day, man. For real.
Appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate that a lot. I'm happy, man. My life hack is my life hack is I'm actually having fun for once in my fucking life. I don't.
That's a life
No,
hack, yeah.
well, and what I mean by that is like I'm not. I think back when I lived in LA for 10 years, when I used to be in a DJ duo, Goshfather and Jinko, from like
Yeah.
2010 to 2015, and then we broke up, whatever. And then that 2015 to 2020 era, when I still lived in LA, I was just so like, who in the industry likes me? Who likes me? Which labels like me? What promoter likes me? Who likes me? Who likes me? Whose bitch can I be today? And now, dude, and that, how many streams did I get? That shit, that's what kills the dreams, dude. That is what kills. Who? Oh, is my fucking tech house song as loud as this other guy's fucking song? That's where dreams actually go to die. And people don't realize it until they're so burnt out and chewed out from doing this shit that they want to fucking quit.
Yeah.
For me, dude, I'm just like, I'm walking on sunshine because everything that I do, dude, is just because I want to do it.
Yeah.
And some of it doesn't work, bro. Some of it flops. Actually, 90% of the ideas and the songs and the content, the things that I do flop. Okay. But it's because of those 500 things flopping is why the 501st thing is fucking working like a crazy gangbusters.
Yep.
Right. So that's my thing, dude. Even in the flops, I'm having fun. Even in the downtimes, I know everything is like the highlight reel, but I can't not be having fun because I'm not doing this for someone else. I'm finally doing it with my own vision. So that's what's really keeping me almost like an infinite bank of energy here. So
Yeah, and you can see that and you can feel that in everything that you do. And I feel like that is the obvious thing to say to people, like be
Yeah.
yourself and
Yeah.
like stay true to your sound, blah blah blah. It's hard to do
Yeah.
because you do start getting in your own head about the things you said. Do
Of
people
course.
like me? Does anybody care? You know what
Yeah.
people like? People who are happy. And you
Yeah.
can only find happiness when you really tap into who you are and what makes you happy.
I
And
agree, man.
that's you, bro. That's literally you. Like,
Thank you, man.
also, you were ahead of the fucking curve with disco. I know you've been saying that for years. Like, the
Telling
timing
you,
is
bro.
right for sure.
Only took 10 years. That's it. but that's it, bro. Like I said, when I broke up with the DJ duo that I was in, we were making bass music. I mean, when we broke up, we were signed to William Morris Endeavor, which is like
Yeah.
not such a big, you know, for those listening, it's not such a big dance. It used to be the biggest dance thing in the world. It was like they had Skrillex and Calvin Harris and
WME is big deal, man.
it still is. I mean
Yeah.
they're still huge. EDM to them is kind of like small beans now compared to what they're doing. But
Yeah.
but in those days it was a big deal. And you know, when we broke up, we were about to play Lollapalooza. By the way, I don't think I ever told you this. We were going to go on a small China run with Hardwell. Dude, it was at that time in 2015. That was like fucking saying fucking going on a run with fucking Tiesto or something. So
Dude.
anyway, but we broke up because dude, we had differences, and immediately when I broke up, we broke up. It was a messy breakup, whatever. But we're fine now. But I immediately was like, I want to make disco house. I want to take samples. I want to take disco samples and put a kick drum and a side chain on them. I want to do that forever. That's what gives me joy. And dude, from 2015 until as I stand in front of you, I've been pushing the same sound, dude, and it's. That's not easy, but fortunately, I have super serious fucking ADHD, so those 10 years flew by very fast for me. So I don't feel.
Here we are.
I don't feel the waves of time. I actually just blinked, and now I'm here,
Dude, that's so funny you said that because I'm like, you know, I'm going into year whatever the fuck, but it's really been like 10 years of effort, and people are like, how does it feel now? I'm like, I don't even remember shit that happened. I'm just here now, and I'm just glad I am.
I'm glad I'm still here, dude. I'm glad I'm still fucking kicking.
Half of the shit is just like sticking around long enough and outlasting people that quit, and then like you realize
Let's go.
there's people like you and I that are still in it because like I believe the industry is so small because a lot of people enter, but more people exit, right? So the people that are still here have been in the industry for so long, and we all know each other because it is just that small. Like it's a big industry because there's so many people, blah blah blah. But like the artists that stick around, the managers, the agents, the stage production people, the promoters, right? Like there's a lot of people that have been in the game.
Absolutely,
And
brother.
now we're those guys.
Absolutely. And I'm happy to do it,
Me
dude.
too.
And, you know, and it's, you know, and I think the thing that you and I have a big parallel on, I think that's where we're going in this conversation today, where it's like the most, and a lot of people say this, and I was the kind of person that if somebody were to say this to me, even 5 years ago, like pre-COVID, when I was still in my LA, fucking my head up my ass, whatever the hell I was going through. If someone said to me, bro, you have to like give back to people in terms of education, in terms of like giving people like advice, giving people like that can, this is the key, giving people advice and giving people time that cannot give you any clout, giving people advice that cannot get you up to, they can't do shit for you. That it may be one of the singular biggest shifts that have changed, like getting into like educating and like giving time to like producers that have just been producing for like 3 months and giving those people real time and real attention and trying to help them not have the pitfalls that I did. And I'm doing that at scale using like, you know, Instagram groups and like Instagram threads or whatever. That has changed pretty much that has been the biggest, I would say, lever for why I'm having kind of like success that I'm having right now is because planting and how you are doing was what I'm getting at is what you and Olivia are doing with Chicago Music Nexus and in general what you guys are doing. That is the most powerful, positive momentum seed planting activity that you can do. It's the only thing where outside of like the gym or like being healthy or something, where it's like a compound interest. The more you focus kind of on it, even though it does take up actual physical amount of your time to sit down and talk with somebody that's a complete noob and try to help them out. That is a thing that like it's almost like I don't know the feedback and the feeling that I get back and the energy that I get back from that is there's nothing else really. Getting a viral hit tomorrow or doing any of the shit that people think is important, it would not compare to where I'm kind of at right now with how much positive energy I'm getting back from giving these people my time and attention
directly, you know? Right? Like it's
unbelievable, dude. It's unbelievable. Dude. And it just makes me sad that I was in such a like selfish kind of like time because I thought that's what you had to be when you were an artist. You had to be, I'm the shit. I'm fucking
cool guy DJ. Yep.
Cool guy DJ. Don't answer DMs. Hey, thanks for fuck you checking out my song. No, but seriously, bro, when I got signed to Spinning Records, I thought I was Jesus Elizabeth Christ, dude. I thought when I first like had like a song with Bingo Players, who, and by the way, the funny thing is Bingo Players himself so humble and so great. That was his whole vibe. When I got signed to Spinning and whatever, I was like, I'm the shit. I'm not answering any DMs. Fuck y'all. And I look back and I'm like, there were so many people that reached out to me when I first had like kind of momentum in 2016, 2017 that reached out to me in earnest. I love your music. And I was like, sick.
Right.
Those people are not coming back.
No.
What are you gonna do? Hey, buddy, remember in 2017 when you were nice to me? That's how people fucking think. That's not
Yeah.
how it works. So for me,
Yeah.
it's like, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the
Yeah.
second best time is today. So that's where
Fuck
I'm at
yeah.
right now. You
Damn,
know,
bro. Fucking
we're
mic
we're
drop,
getting
brother.
in. We're getting in here, bro. We're
Ah,
locking in.
you've been hitting the fucking mental gym, that's for sure.
Well, I haven't drank in 3 weeks because I've been so paranoid about the World Cup gigs that I've had. So seriously, so my brain actually is using like, instead of 7% function, it has like 8% function right
Yeah,
now.
you're
So
like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is
my God,
crazy.
sleeping well, dude. Come on, fuck with your boy, dude. Let's go. Come
Dude,
on,
no,
man.
that's 100% true. Like, I've played big stages, had big podcast guests on, had tracks do well, like a lot of vanity things that people
Uh-huh.
like, think is the gushy stuff of being an artist, right?
Yeah,
But really for me, it's come in unexpected ways, right? Like when we first started doing Chicago Music Nexus, we didn't really
yeah,
know what we were doing. We were like, we know that there's a need for this, but who's gonna come? Like, are we really people? Are we already ready to give people advice and organize stuff like this? And we said, fuck it, stop asking those questions, just do it. We
yeah,
did
yeah.
it. People came
Exactly.
from all over because they did trust us. People we
Yeah.
didn't know. They said, we love Sherman Olivia. We want to see what they're doing. And now we're in our third
Mhm,
year. We're doing 2 days.
mhm.
Like we're getting bigger panelists like yourself. Like we're flying. People are flying from all over the world. And for them to come up to me, there's like it was very humbling, especially in Miami, bro. Like people coming up to Olivia and I and getting in a line just to say thank you for what we're doing
Oh,
with
that's
Chicago Music
amazing,
Nexus.
dude.
And I
That's
was like,
incredible.
it literally
That's
felt like
incredible,
my
dude.
wedding day, bro. It was like everyone was just coming
That's
over to be like, it's such an honor to be here with you. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
yeah,
the love
that's
was so
amazing.
real. And
Well, it
that to
is.
me is more fulfilling and tangible than some of these metrics that a lot of people think about being, the world's biggest DJ because it's lonely at the top, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me. And I think there's a school of thought also where people go, oh, well, you can't like be giving out like advice or doing this kind of like mentorial kind of like activity and still have a career. And for me, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, and you see how much I'm like hustling with like my music and my brand and stuff on my own. But dude, I would not have had the gas in the tank if it wasn't for me devoting a certain of every day for me, because I have these like Instagram DM groups and stuff that I do. That's kind of
Hmm.
like my steez. Um, it would not, that energy balance is what it allows me to not burn out, to be able to fulfill. Because I gotta say, and maybe you experience the same thing, but because I'm having these conversations with artists of all levels, I have people in some of my groups that are literally well established, that have had careers, some of them Grammy nominated, seriously, and some people that have just started like producing music, or even there's some people that are just not even DJs, that are just like literally instrumentalists or like songwriters,
Yeah.
only been doing it for like a year or less, have never played a show in their life. For me, I start in my own life, the more I repeat certain things over and over to them, the more it reinforces it for me. So it's almost like for me, I'm like retroactively like getting the foundations of how I have to think when I approach the career. It's like this. It's like I'm shooting. I'm practicing my free throws every single day.
Hmm.
With these people, just reminding them like, oh, especially now, because one of the biggest things that people like come to me for is just basic how to make content that doesn't fucking suck, that's basic, that's repeatable, that's easy for someone to make, that just has a iPhone camera.
Yep.
And like again, my content has gotten better, and my content has the quantity and the ability that I'm able to ship just on my own with no team has gotten so streamlined, because I'm showing these kids that have never pointed the camera at themselves how to do it, that it's reminding me like I need to tell myself that I have the answers. Why am I going 2 weeks without posting something when
Yeah.
I'm the one telling people? So, dude, it's gotten me so much more sharp in all of that stuff.
Hmm.
So like I said, that stuff, the kind of, again, the mentoring, the whatever, that is a huge, huge. I can like perfectly pinpoint it back to that, why I'm kind of having this moment right now for
You
sure.
are, bro. And somebody told me a long time ago that you're an expert in your experiences.
Mm,
And I think that's why Nexus has done so well too, because Olivia and I ask questions on the panels. We talk to people, we listen to them as peers, not as
yeah,
someone who's already had success,
yeah,
that's asking the 30,000 foot view questions like,
yeah.
what's your biggest tips to becoming a successful artist? Well, if you
No,
follow your
no,
heart, the rest will
yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck does that mean? That doesn't help me
That's
at all.
nothing. That's nothing.
Like
It's
I'm
nothing.
I can tell you stories of recent success and maybe
Hmm.
more importantly failure, right? And like
Hmm.
that's what connects with people. And I think that dude, and like that's what's going on right now. Like this real fan shit has been always been a thing.
Period.
Always been a
It always
thing.
has been forever though. It's been since the beginning of time, dude. People want to
Since
start a
the
religion.
beginning of the time, bro, right?
It's
Like
the
you try
same
and
thing.
make too many people happy,
No,
no one's gonna understand what you're
no
doing.
one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. Yeah,
Yeah,
so true.
it's like I think a lot of people got nervous, scared with like this death of the download gate that kind of feels like it's going
Mm-hmm.
on, but
Uh-huh.
like it already kind of died to me. Like it served a purpose for a long time, and we're both people that have used SoundCloud to really help our
Mm-hmm.
followings. But then so many people started doing it, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
this is what happens. Something becomes popular, everybody uses it, and then some parts of it change. And
Yeah,
now it's like,
absolutely.
well, what was I ever doing with that information? Those data points, the fans, whatever. And I feel like it's a good thing because now people are going to have to finally go back and focus on the real fans. How do I cultivate real fans? What is the difference between 1 million monthly listeners and 1,000 monthly listeners? You'd rather have 1,000 people who fucking actually listen and care.
Yes, period. But here's the thing, and this is another thing. I mean, we definitely. I'd love to get into my philosophy on the hype hit stuff. And actually, as we're having this conversation, I'm even getting like I'm getting texts right now because that video is gonna go. That video that I posted is gonna go viral. Like it's already my best performing video in a minute. Like I'm
100%. It's
getting
so good.
it's going. It's getting people are. It's gonna go. But I'm glad that a piece of. But see, also what's great about that video is it's also like in order for them to see the flow that I'm doing for like the thing, they have to actually go to my flow. So which is great. I'm getting a lot of hits on it. But it's great.
Genius.
But no. But there's the trade off, dude. I'm getting
Yeah.
more hits on it than any other. But the point is that I'm also glad that it's like a thing that can help people. That's what fucking matters.
Yes.
But the thing is like the situation is growing in real time. Like I'm even getting like some things other people have found like some new kind of ideas for it. But anyway, the point is that to come back to what you literally just said about how people actually listen. I've been having conversations recently about like, and this is something that I'm it's actually exciting. You're gonna think this is very maybe cute or heartwarming, but I've actually already started like writing a like a thing for Chicago Music Nexus. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I'm speaking it or wait, did
Yeah,
I?
you're announced. You're announced. You're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, shit. I forgot it's not live. We could edit it out. But
Yeah, you're
yeah,
good.
yeah. So I'm speaking that, and I'm already kind of like starting to put together like something what I'm going to talk about there,
I love that.
just the perspective because I really want to like give some impact to people because I also am very known to like trail off on fucking tangents. So I really want to like I'm trying to like focus in at least on that part of the conversation. But the world honestly really I think has changed when it comes to like I think the 1,000 true fans or 100 true fans even
Yeah.
the thing I think it still very much exists. I think it's still very much valid. And with that said, I also believe that it's also the responsibility now of the artist more than ever now that like people say all this stuff like artist development is dead, which is to me such a cop out thing to say because artist development is alive because somebody's fucking getting developed.
Yep.
So artist development to the tune of we're gonna give you $250,000 that you fucking owe us and put you in indentured servitude until you give us 10 albums. Yeah, that's dead. We're gonna
That's dead.
put you on the cover of the Rolling Stone, which nobody fucking reads unless you're in like a Florida retirement community. Nobody fucking care. Like all that bullshit, like old media. Oh, we're gonna develop you, put you in like a sexy outfit, and who gives a fuck? Nobody cares about that shit anymore. That's so development in terms of like we're gonna put you on a radio commercial. Shut up, like that's bullshit. But artist development, what artist development is? It's the kid that puts the camera in his room in the same angle and posts a hyperpop jazz sketch that he made day one of posting a hyperpop jazz shit that no one's gonna listen to from the same angle wearing the same fucking t-shirt for 50 days in a row and by day 40 one goes viral and
Yeah.
now everyone goes and starts consuming his other 30 fucking videos and everyone goes, oh my god, I discovered this hidden gem. I'm here seeing an artist before he blows up. That's artist development. So
Yes.
somebody is developing. Okay, so when someone says artist, so how do you develop how do you develop the true fans now in the age of smartphone with a Wi-Fi connectivity and a camera on it and connected to a social media platform? You have to find the thing that you actually like. If you were on a desert island and every human being on the world evaporated and all you had was Ableton and CDJs or Ableton and a fucking piano or a guitar or whatever the hell it is that you do, what genre of music could you do for the rest of your life? And start there. Right. So for me, it's disco house. You cannot. I still every time I go into and I open up my DAW and I drag in like a soul sample and put a kick drum on it at 128 BPM and put a sidechain, it still gets me excited, dude. Like it's the
Yeah.
first time that I did it in 2011. It still gets me excited, dude.
Yeah.
So for me, I that's my litmus test. but I want to make a lot of different kind of music. Great, but you got to be known for something first. So
Yep.
for me, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's never been easier to get 1,000 true fans, to get 100 true fans. You know how you do it? You find the thing that you want to do. You find your one fucking camera angle. Or camera angle also just means you find your one aesthetic that you want to be known for, and you just do low effort, high quantity. Share your fucking music every day, once a day. Do it for 60 days. Anybody that does anything like this for 60 days, their life will change. Anybody. How many people, how many artists out there are sitting on okay, hundreds, maybe hundreds of ideas, 15-second little clips that are like you always thought in your head, oh well, this is cute, but I don't think that we're gonna have the right fit for it. You don't know. You don't know if people are not gonna like it because it's in your fucking hard drive. Of course you don't know because it's just you listening to it. What is wrong with you? So I want to fucking, so it's like, dude, get the camera angle, put on the fucking shirt, put on the whatever. If you're gonna wear superhero shirts, Spider-Man one day, fucking Superman, the Batman the next, whatever the fuck it is, do something that people can go scroll it. Oh, that's the Superman t-shirt guy that makes hyper pop jazz music.
Damn.
Okay. But you see what I'm saying? Like that's how you develop as an artist. So one person would go, oh, that's my comfort creator. That's the person that I come to because they always have interesting like kind of musical ideas. Then one day when it pops and you do get the deluge of new people, now those people go, oh, this guy was about that life for months.
Yeah.
Now the story of the struggle and the story of the grind is already built into the content. You don't have to, and the fact that people can see it consistently, they don't have to like, there's no like, okay, let's figure out what this guy's doing. Because the minute the audience has to figure out what this guy or girl is doing, they're going to leave. And they're never going to come back.
Yep.
The minute you go, well, I like drum and bass, but I like house, but I like this, and I'm over. Here's a picture of me at my grandma's birthday. Here's a picture of me hiking. Here's a picture of me DJing. The minute you give people this kind of confusion, you cannot expect them to go, no, but please scroll down 3 pages and find that one clip that I posted 6 months ago. You're fucking screwed. Right. So anyway, so that's my thing. That's how you develop the true fans. You do the same thing over and over again because in my opinion, when you're just starting out, the content should not be the thing. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Obviously, there's people that go and make this incredibly high fidelity, incredibly like, takes months to create content and then they blow up. Fine. But if you're an up and coming person, it's a gamble. It's a gamble that if you, let's say you do this fucking thing shot in a 4K camera and you fucking hire makeup artists and hair, and it gets 100 views. Are you going to jump off a bridge? I hope not. So for me, what's smarter is go and do low effort, high quantity, but exactly trying to show people exactly what your aesthetic is, exactly what your sound is, exactly what your vision is. That's how you start developing people that will go, do I see this person? They show up every single day. And just by default, just by you showing up, even if the videos are not going viral, just by default, somebody's going to be like, I discovered this person. I see what they're doing. They're not trying to sell me anything. They're just trying to bring me into their world. So
no, I love that.
That was a really, really crazy rant. I'm sorry.
No, that was fucking incredible, honestly, bro. Everything you said. What do you think about people who complain about the algorithm then? Do you think that they don't have that consistency and cadence and similarity that in videos, right? Like, because the algorithm has been changing a lot, right? Like, there's no doubt about that.
It has been. So let me explain the algorithm to anybody that wants to know what the algorithm is.
Yes.
The algorithm now has shifted completely to interest. It's an interest-based algorithm. That's why, and I actually I want to read something here that Avello posted on. I think you saw this. Avello posted on.
Oh
story
yeah,
the other day.
he's the
Is
man.
that where? Yeah. It's an incredible thing that he posted. And he's another great example of. Is he a sexy European model with a six-pack that comes from a super rich family that has connections in the industry that is fucking hot and is fucking rich and has a nepotism and Skrillex says he's Skrillex's cousin? People want to believe shit like that because they don't want to do any work. Because it's easier to say this guy posted something and then people liked it. It's gotta be a conspiracy. The FBI did it. Like that to me when someone says that, I've had to, because I have these communities of like young artists. I've gotten a lot of empathy for like seeing, like I already see when that shit starts bubbling in like a conversation, and I just like I try to shut it down because it's like, dude, you're only allowed to post one conspiracy theory in here after you've posted fucking for 30 days of your fucking music. Then let's do conspiracy theories. Let's go, yes, the algorithm's out to get you, dude. Yep, you know what? Mark Zuckerberg actually said your fucking jazz dubstep fucking sucks and we're going to destroy your career. We cannot, the future of Meta depends on this guy's fucking jazz dubstep Pokemon fucking music not allowed to be shown to anybody, dude, not even his friends or family. No, but seriously, that like it's funny because that's how people think sometimes, and so
especially artists,
especially artists, because dude, because it's so difficult for an artist to rationalize. I worked really hard to do this. Someone better like it and look at it and share it and become obsessed with it. I'm sorry, my friend. If it was that easy, the Sherman Goshfather World Stadium Tour would have been happening already 5 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
We would have been playing in Dubai and shit, dude. If that's all it took, make a song and you did it. I would have loved that, but that's
that'd be
not how it
great.
works. That would be great. I
Yeah.
would love that, but that's the thing. But see, but people don't. It's a fear. It's a fear thing. And like so again, to come back to your original question before I really go into outer fucking space right now,
No, no, that's
is
it.
when people blame the algorithm, it's a cop out. It's a crutch. It's an easy, very the it's like it's like humans, no matter how intelligent we become, no matter how much we have all of the knowledge of human history inside of our little rectangle in our pockets, we still default to like this kind of believing in boogeymen and believing in this kind of like the monsters under the bed. And the algorithm is such an excellent thing like that, where it's this, you can just kind of throw it. Oh, the bad spirits are
Yeah.
why the bad
Chalk it
spirits are
up.
why my
The
business is
ghost.
bad.
Yeah.
It's the technological superstition of like the algorithms. The algorithm fucked me. Like, but that's just the algorithm is a bunch of people fucking watching the thing. There's no robot that's making somebody go share, comment, like a human behind a computer. Well, there's a bots and stuff, but still, the way that these algorithms work now, you can see people are actually putting their 2 cents into whatever this thing that they're seeing, or they're reposting it, or it's making them laugh, or it's making them upset. Upset is a very powerful tool to go viral. It's making them think, it's making them cry, but it's making them do something.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand, a lot of artists don't understand that they're just posting ads with extra steps.
Yeah.
They're posting fucking boring crap because they see. I think what happens is they get they get sponsored ads literally shown to them
Yeah.
by other musicians that are better than them, because those musicians that are doing better, at one point when you get bigger, you get a budget to run ads. So it makes sense when it's just like
Oh.
sexy recap video of John Summit with his new single out there. So, okay, so if John Summit is showing me that as a sponsored ad, then that's the kind of content I should put. John Summit is the biggest artist in the world. So he could post LOL smiley face and he gets 1 million retweets.
Yeah. His work is done. Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You and the biggest people in the game, you gotta like. There's a huge difference. You have to be David and Goliath. You have to be scrappier, and you can't sell. No one trusts you yet. Person that just did one remix that got some motion, got fucking 20,000 views on the remix. Oh yeah, man, everyone's sleeping on me. No one booking me now, bro. You got a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to figure out ways to get people into your world, and social media is just such an easy way to do that at scale. And like people don't want they don't want to face the reality of that.
Well,
And
what
I
do they think happens when you go viral or you get all these followers, right? Like that does you need to define what type of person and artist that you want to be. Because like
yes,
if you go viral too early, I believe it's like a one-hit wonder.
this is
There's
bad,
like
really bad.
yeah, man, like the doors, your doors start getting knocked on. You got people hitting
Yeah.
you up. What else you got? What else you got? The most dangerous
Yeah.
thing an artist can be is unequipped.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Like
dude. Yeah.
if you and
Yeah,
I
speak on
went
that.
viral, we'd be good to go because we're battle tested, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it all.
Exactly. So I
Yeah.
always try and reinforce with people like when they're like, I'm not doing well on social media. I'm like, let's just like back it up. What are your goals on social media? Well, I want to
Yeah.
go viral. Well, why do you want to go viral?
No,
Well, I want to be a touring DJ. Well, you're skipping steps.
there's so many more steps. Yeah. Because the thing, like, but I think what happens is when an artist, and I think we all get into this sometimes, but when an artist starts, their identity shifts to them going, I'm an artist, I'm an artist, I'm an artist. What would an artist do? What would an artist do? What would an artist do? They literally forget that you're an artist, but the only reason that you can that gets proliferated is because of people that are not artists that are supporting you in some way or seeing what you're doing and getting excited about it and sharing it with other people and creating like a buzz around it. So they start forgetting like that you have to do that. You have to speak to an audience. You can't like no one is gonna no one is gonna go, oh, I just bought this ticket for this viral DJ. I just bought this ticket for this guy, dude. Why'd you buy the ticket, dude? He has one song on TikTok that had 1 million views on it. I just spent $40 because he didn't post anything cool and he has no brand, but he had one video that went viral. And I spent 40 in this economy where gas is like $9 a gallon. I spent $40 because this guy has 1 million view on TikTok. That has never happened. That's never been uttered in the history of mankind. That's
why I laugh so hard, people. Listen, yeah.
It's not a real thing. So if going viral, once again, if going viral was all you needed, then we would have so many more dingbats on the EDC lineup that you never fucking heard of. But it's not the case.
No.
So it's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. It's got to be holistic. It's got to be. I was just talking to a friend of mine about this today. It was like he was kind of torn between he wants to make this kind of like dark, kind of like Goshfather kind of music, or this also kind of like Rufus the Soul kind of like live singing kind of thing. So can I combine the two? I'm like, well, listen. Let me just tell you this. Let's say tomorrow, your dream comes true. You press a button and one of your videos goes viral, fucking everywhere. Grandma's sharing it, your uncle's sharing it, people in other Africa are sharing it, China are sharing it.
Yeah.
And then they go to your page and it's pictures of you and your dog, you at grandma's birthday, you doing fucking paragliding, a thing of you DJing, you doing Rufus the Soul thing, you posting, oh, what about this Goshfather thing? They're fucking gone. Yeah. They're gone. This is a hobbyist. Why should I waste my time when Calvin Harris exists? Why should I waste my time when Charlie XCX exists? When you go to their place, it almost becomes part of your identity to go and consume their media. That is and because Calvin Harris, you can flatten him into what he does. Charlie XCX, you can flatten her into what she does. Sarah Landry is another great example. I don't know fucking one song by her.
Yep,
hey, let it be known on the Sherman the Booth podcast. I don't know fucking one Sarah Landry song. If ISIS kidnapped me right now and said your whole family's gonna die, they're dead. Say goodbye to mom and dad and grandma and everyone. I don't care. But I can tell you this: that a brand like hers, you don't have to know what the music is because there is a vibe, there's an aesthetic, there's a type of person that you feel a certain way. That just going on her page makes you feel a certain way. Fuck. So that's the thing, and that's what a lot of people are missing. And the thing about it is that a lot of these big John Summit, same thing. I don't care. Like even though he's kind of like there still is a vibe. There still is a type of thing that he is constantly putting out, whether in serious posts, whether in jokey posts, whether in huge like
it's him.
It's it's him, and that's the thing. That's what a lot of people are lacking. A lot of people they go eyes of music. That should be enough. Yeah, in the '60s, people don't understand, dude. Like dude, forget the '60s. This is not even 20. This is not even 2020 anymore. Dude.
No, dude, it's not.
2020 might as well be the 80s right now.
Yeah.
It's so insane, like how completely 2020. I thought it was 2000. Yeah, 2020, even 6 years ago, everything has shifted so much. Now it's like it's not easy to find a lane, but it is easy to drum up something as long as you're narrowed and laser focused on what exactly is that you're doing. You know, the example that I always give people whenever I talk on like panels or give people advice is like, dude, if there was a guy that literally every single one of his videos, he like, let's say he loves gardening or he loves fucking greenery and he's in his room and he's in the garden with his laptop and he's fucking playing dubstep. Where is the gardening dubstep guy? Where's the guy? Yeah. Like, but what I'm saying is even taking something so ridiculous of two different extremes, but making that your thing, lording over that one stupid, ridiculous juxtaposition of things, nobody will ever be able to touch you. People that are better producers than you, people that are better looking than you, people that are fucking more connected than you, they will never be able to beat, oh, that's the guy that sits in sexy ass cool gardens and makes this crazy ass aggressive rhythm shit. Because now what that individual has with that crazy juxtaposition, they have something to chew on, someone to go on a lunch break at work and go, you won't believe what the fuck I just saw, Steve. Yo, Bob, dude, this guy, he sits in his garden and he makes fucking crazy ass dubstep. He might be making splice sample fucking garbage, but because of the way that is presented and because of the way that person is really about that life, people are going to just cascade onto wanting to be a part of it. So again, whenever I give that example, because I tried to find the two most outlandish fucking opposite things to like put together. So many people, so many artists out there already have the thing that is their X factor, but they overlook it. They if they like one specific comic book character, they like one specific aesthetic of film, they like one specific genre of music, and they like one specific fucking type of cuisine. But to them, they have to separate it because they're doom scrolling all day long. They're fucking on their phones all day long, going Skrillex, John Summit, Weston. Oh my God, Chris Lake. They're seeing all these people that are doing so much better than them, and they need to go. If I'm not a fucking shitty carbon copy of them, I'm fucking failing.
Yep.
And that's completely wrong. The reason we even know these household names is because they provided something different to us, and they made a splash. And so why is it that we go see it? We can't think like them. We think like consumers, and then we put that into a shitty fax machine that influences how we are as artists. So anyway, sorry, another rant, but
No.
I'm hyped up on this, dude, because
No,
I
you got me fired up, honestly, bro. And it's so true. I feel like a lot of people are like, well, I don't know what to post. Well, I don't know what to do. Well, I'm like, do you know who you are? Like, that's why I'm saying
yes,
some people skip the first step, which is
yes,
looking in the mirror and chasing, like, how far does that question go? Okay,
yes,
what's your end goal? Well, I want to be a touring DJ. Well, why do you want to be a touring DJ? Well, I don't really know. Okay, well, let's go back to the beginning. Well, I love music. Okay, everybody
exactly.
can say that. Well, I love
Yeah,
music. Great, right?
yeah,
Well, I want this, I want that. It's like those aren't real reasons. And let's just say
yeah,
it. Like, you want to be famous. It's okay to just say
yeah,
that. Like, at least
yeah.
fucking
Say it.
acknowledge these things, right? Why do you want to be
Yeah,
famous? Well, I want to
yeah,
feel important. Well, we got some other deep-rooted issues here, like,
yeah, yeah.
that you need to
Exactly.
deal with. So I
Yeah.
say, just like before you just go into this, like I'm doing this concept soon. It's called your first 1,000 days as an artist,
Oh,
right?
I
Like
love
the
that.
first couple years,
That's so cool. I love that.
right? And
That's really interesting. Yeah.
like year one, it's so different for you and I because we came up in,
Yeah.
the Instagram era. Like we were there when YouTube started, right? And I want to talk to you about YouTube in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like you really need to try and you'll change, because you grow and that's life and that's what humans can find common, right? Like we
Yeah.
know that life changes and you should change as an artist too in your
For
interests.
sure. Yeah. We have to. Otherwise,
Try
we're
and
cooked.
tap in. Yeah, exactly. Try and tap into that why. Like, why are you going to do this? And what's going to keep you going? And you got to
Yeah.
make it your North Star. And like, that's my biggest thing for artists is they just don't know why. And it's something that we can't fully understand to younger generations who like, I mean, we didn't, I had to give my dad a presentation to get a fucking phone, bro. You know what I mean?
Maybe we need to do that too. Maybe we need a
We
presentation
do.
before anyone can install Ableton. There should be like a fucking like AI like okay, you have to fucking
Here's why I want this. Okay. All right. Well, sell me on it, dude. Yeah.
okay. Now you can spend $1,000 for Ableton. Now we allow you
Exactly.
to.
Exactly. So like the first 1,000 days is so fucking important. And I feel like a
That's
lot of
funny,
people
bro.
skip that first 1,000 days and then they end up backtracking for years trying to get back to the beginning because they don't think about the important stuff that is intangible. And I believe sometimes these numbers aren't always tangible.
Yeah,
So that's my rant
100%.
about that shit, bro. And I just feel like there's so much negativity and complaining because you're right.
Yeah.
Everybody just compares. And if you're not this, if anything is less than that, I did a video on this recently. Like you mentioned, like free throws every day, bro. There's
Yeah.
a ring culture that has happened in dance music for DJs that they're like, if I'm not a champion, aka Chris Lake,
Yeah,
fucking,
exactly.
Fisher,
Doom
all these
scroll, doom
people,
scroll, doom scroll, doom scroll.
I'm a
Yeah, yeah.
failure and
Yes.
fuck anyone else who doesn't help me on the way there, right?
Yeah.
That's not the point. Like your day one of your first 1,000 days as an artist would be super stoked with any piece of accomplishment that you have. But here you are 10, 15 years later complaining about all the shit because you didn't tap back into that person that those first days where you're in massive. You mentioned Hardwell earlier, bro. I
Yes,
always remember.
exactly. Exactly.
I was at my friend's place. We had a fucking MIDI controller and we put in massive and I just said, give me a big synth. And I was like, "Dun, dun." I was like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. Like, and like, I haven't lost that. Like, there's been
Yes,
moments
dude.
where I lose myself and like, I wanted to, like, when I moved to Chicago, especially, it
Yeah.
was like the cool DJ era. And I was like,
Yes.
wearing all black and trying to be
Yes, sir.
underground.
The
And
Nike Roche runs. Yeah, dude. I
yeah,
remember those
yeah, the
days.
Nike, oh my God, the Nike Roche runs, bro. Exactly.
Come on,
And
bro. Go.
the people who really knew me were like, "Who the fuck are you, bro? What are you doing, bro? You're a fucking dweeb from Indiana, man. Like you're a fucking
Yes.
Jewish dude who loves the Pacers. Like, what is wrong with you?" And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" Like the
It's
second
good.
that I tapped into the person that I am was
Yeah.
when I really started day one of 1,000 days as an artist.
Damn,
And
dude. But and also the other thing is like just sidebar because I want to keep hearing what you're
yeah,
saying here.
yeah,
But having people around you that will fucking say that to you
yep,
is cool. And not in the they ain't fucking shit and they just want to cause terror. That's another skill to develop to
that's
realize
different. Yeah.
who people around you are just trying to fucking knock you down. To have people in your life that you trust enough like that to say that to your face,
Hmm.
and the fact that it like lights puts a light bulb on for you to go, okay, wait a second, maybe this is do need to get they have a point. That's something very important to a lot of people kind of
A
also.
hundred
Anyway,
percent.
go on.
And those people, and in the beginning, those people will support you as well, and they'll help
Mhm.
you try and like find your path. And
Yeah.
then there's going to be other phases where you're further along in your career. That picture right there, that's Susan, right? So we're at Spy
Nice.
Bar. I have this picture in my room because this moment was actually caught
Yeah.
on camera. I was DJing at
Yeah.
Spy Bar. It was actually like one of the first times I really got a full like at Spy Bar, which is is a famous
Yeah.
Chicago
Yeah. Of
house
course.
music
Of
club,
course. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get a
Yeah.
gig there to save my life from
For
2015
sure.
till
For
2022,
sure.
literally, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
resident DJ era, it's like get in line type shit.
Yeah.
Finally got like the 10 to 12 slot. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God, bro. Like, holy shit, I made it, right? Like, and that's crazy thing, I made it.
Yeah.
And I'm up there the first hour. I'm doing really underground sounds. Susan's there with like some of her other friends because he was DJing that weekend. He comes up in the booth and he just kind of looks at me. He goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, dude, I'm just like I gotta play underground shit. This is what you're supposed to do here." He goes, "What you're supposed to do is make your fans happy. There's 100 people here to see you, Sherm, and they want to see Sherm." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, damn, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense." So then he goes, "Put on our new collab." I was like, "Fuck, it feels so early." He goes, "Shut up,"
Mhm.
and he literally like forced me out of this shell, bro. And I played it. He comes back up on stage, and they got that picture. And I always think back to that moment because you have those moments where it's like you
Yeah.
need someone to sort of shake you, be like, what's
Mhm.
the oh God, is it Happy Gilmore where like he grabs the fat kid's face and he goes,
Yeah.
"Stay as long as you
Yes, yes,
can."
yes, dude. Yeah, but everyone needs that moment, no?
You need
And
that.
and the goal, and hopefully people have that moment, not in like when it gets too far, and then life comes at you.
Yes.
It's better to have a homie that you trust to do it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely, man.
You
But
need that.
yeah,
Have you
man.
had those moments? I mean, like obviously when the duo happened and stuff, and
The
then
duo, the duo happened. I mean, for me, I'll tell you something. I've talked about this thing before, but like, for those of you that don't know about me and stuff, I mean, my thing is I wear this like red jacket and like I have this. I'm just very like serious. Oh, and by the way, this is another thing that just recently happened. Oliver Tree just passed away, and
yeah,
he was
R.I.P.
very
man.
very tragic. R.I.P. And the thing is that he was a huge influence on me because of from the visual. I mean, obviously his music. I listened to his music all through COVID and stuff. I discovered him in COVID. I know a lot of us did with the Weathen collabs and stuff.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. But like in 2023, I was doing a song a week for a year to
Hmm.
challenge myself. Um, and it was in August of 2023. I was in the water with my friends. We were in Greece for the summer with my friend Alexi. Shouts out Alexi. He goes by Papaki. I have like a bunch of remixes with him and stuff. He's
Nice.
like my creative. He's like my creative, like kind of homie that we always do like stuff together. And
Hmm.
we were in the water in Greece. It was so gorgeous, perfect day. And I was just sitting there like, dude, it's August of 2023, and I've been putting out a song a week every single week from January, the first week of January. And I'm not like getting gigs. I'm not like fucking blowing up. I mean, I had a John Summit remix to blow. I had some remixes that blew up, but Goshfather as a concept was not explosive the way. See, that old ego crept back in, even though I was doing this crazy task of putting out a song a week. Why? Like I deserve something. I
Yeah.
deserve. I deserve. That's
Yep.
another one of
Yep.
those words that I fucking deserve. And I was sitting there and I was just like thinking about Oliver Tree. And I was thinking about like all these other people. What is it about these people that are such kind of outliers that? Well, it's like because when you look at Oliver Tree, you hear his music, and when you hear his music, you see him in your head.
Mm.
There's something holistic happening. There's something that you really just already, there's a calling card. There's something that you already understand about this person's world, whether it's the audio or the visual or the fucking, you even just thinking about them in general as a concept. There's always a holistic thing. You see the scooter, you see the weird fucking outfit, the bowl cut, but you also see this like heartfelt, really interesting music.
Yeah.
And you see that juxtaposition. And I was sitting there and I was like, dude, maybe it's because Goshfather, when someone goes up to his page, he's talking about music, but he's just some dude sitting in his room in like a shirt and like fucking the lighting's bad, and he just kind of goes, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And has some, but you know what I mean? I look like a guy. What's my name is Victor, and like look a guy named Victor that makes remixes and kind of travels sometimes, and the account username is Goshfather.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If somebody came in from a remix, they would go away because they're like, I don't really get what this guy's fucking doing. And that's what they should do. That there's so much shit out there to be able to consume. So for me, it was like a huge thing. Like when I went and my shake moment was when I literally was like at one point after that time in Greece when I was like trying to think about I need to change something to kind of like make this project more cohesive. I started kind of DMing people. There was like I had a video that kind of popped off on TikTok about one of my remixes or something. Actually, it was just like a meme of something that I did. And
Hmm.
I reached out to like a random person that like commented on it. I DM'd a complete stranger and I said, "Hey, can I ask you a question? When you saw my page, like a complete stranger, that was like leaving a positive comment. So
Yeah.
on my page, can you tell me like what it is that I do? And that complete stranger, who this is the most honest feedback you possibly get.
Yeah.
They're like, you're a travel blogger? Oh, you're a comedian. Oh, do you do like a music thing? And I was like,
Mm.
oh shit. And then I did that like 5 more times, dude. And each complete stranger who imagine, oh, the algo hates me. Well, the algo's working. The algo's showing my shit to people. Isn't that the goal? So okay, so it shows it to people, and then I go, hey, what do you guys think I do? You're like a sing? Do you do like a singing? Do you like travel sing? Do you do like a thing?
They
You
don't
do like
know.
a I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude, it's August. I've been doing this since January. Nobody has any fucking idea what I'm doing because my brand is non-existent.
Yeah.
No one has, and the thing is, I am the only person to blame. The house is not in order, bro. And now ever since like I gotten so serious about like the brand and the visual stuff and then lasering in, focusing on what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, dude, are you gonna go? If some guy in an alleyway, if a Michelin star fucking sushi chef comes up to you in an alleyway, okay, in like a fucking like a top hat and has like a fucking trench coat and says, "Hey, you want some sushi? It's $100 a roll." You'd fucking run away. But dude, if there was a shitty sushi restaurant that may had like mid fucking sushi, but there was actual restaurant and it looked clean, you'll
Yeah.
go and eat there. You'll go give them
Yeah.
your money.
Right.
Do you like, and that is the example that I always give to kids that are
Yeah,
out
it's
there that are
smart.
just like, but you see what I'm saying? Because it's like it doesn't matter how genius you are.
Yep.
If the house is not in order, if the brand doesn't look coherent, why should somebody eat your sushi? Why should somebody buy anything from you? And buy means attention. Buy in the world that we live in right now, buy means one stream. Buy means one comment.
Yep.
If no one is buying via looking at you and watching your content for more than 2 seconds, that means the way that you're presenting it is
And the algorithm doesn't know what you're trying to present either.
exactly. It's only the reactions of the humans that see it. So, that's kind of why it's just so important. But the point is to not make this a complete fucking tangent, to kind of bring it back to what we're saying, is like that was a really shocking, holy fuck moment for me. That also I understand that the people that I was surrounded with at the time, how could they have known to tell me that also? That's the tricky thing. So
Mhm.
it's a combination, like to come back to what we're talking about. You got to surround yourself with people that are really honest with you, I believe. But you also have to really aggressively try to take inventory of what the fuck it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
If something is not working, 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 not fucking working, not working, working, you are now the problem.
Yep.
I'm sorry to tell you. And if you can't recognize that the way that you're operating is leading to this lack of anything working, it's gonna keep on. You're gonna be in a spiral for a very long time of
Yep.
it not working. So it's a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, that moment shook me, dude. When people were just like, "Are you a fucking food blogger, comedian guy?"
Yeah.
And I was busting my ass, bro. I mean, what is August? I don't even know how many weeks into the year that is. That's that much music that I was putting my ass into.
Yeah,
And
bro.
people were like, you do travel fucking commentary? Like I was like, oh my fucking
That was
God.
smart to DM someone like that. Like that, and
But dude,
also
it was-
very vulnerable, bro. Because I feel like
Desperation.
people won't look at their own numbers, and like I've been a victim to this too. Like it's easier, again, like negativity just is easier. That's the human
Yeah.
element.
Oh, it's so great. Yeah.
You
It's
post
lovely.
something, it tanks, whatever that even means. Well, it's the
Yeah.
algorithm's fault. And you have a
Yeah.
video that does well, and then you don't ever replicate that, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you don't look
do
at
it
the
again.
numbers. You don't look at the insights. Like
Yes. Exactly.
look at the tools, look at the feedback, look at what people are saying.
Yeah.
Like social media wants interest media, I guess we got to call it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It wants people to be interested in what you're doing, but you're not giving them anything to be interested in because it's so many different things.
Precisely.
Like this isn't a fucking variety show.
Yeah.
And that's a
it's
problem
so
I've
true.
had too. Like
Yeah.
because I'm an A&R at a record label, because I have a music conference, because I have a podcast, because I'm a DJ, right? Like all these things. But I've had to constantly try and find a way. What's the best way to pick something that people can connect with me for? Then I put them in the funnel, and then they come into Sherman's world, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And each
Exactly.
social media platform is different. And I want to ask you about YouTube because I know you push
Yeah.
YouTube a
Oh
lot.
yes.
And YouTube, I feel like
now I'm getting into it more than ever. I mean,
because that's where you can really be you, you know?
I came to this conversation with some stats.
Let's
for
fucking
you,
go,
okay?
baby.
Let's get some stats. This is for the we got the clips coming right now.
This is for the clips right
We
now.
got the clip roll. Why am I Abandon it. Maybe not abandon. Why am I changing my focus as a DJ remixer from SoundCloud to YouTube? Well, let's take a look at the stats. And I got a screenshot here for you. You can put this up on the thing if we clip this. Let's see. How many people have the Spotify app versus the YouTube app versus the SoundCloud app on their phone? The scale difference between these three platforms on mobile is massive because they serve completely different purposes. Video and social versus mainstream audio versus creator DJ subculture. Okay, the breakdown of active users across the platform highlights this divide. SoundCloud. Let's start with the SoundCloud that everybody is so scared for abandoning, hyped it. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? SoundCloud. Monthly active users. And I'm starting with SoundCloud for a reason. 130 to 140 million monthly active users global. And that's, you got to be kind of conservative with those numbers. You got to hack them a little bit.
Yeah.
Smaller but hyper loyal footprint. It's highly concentrated around DJs, electronic hip hop bedroom producers, and underground subcultures. Over 40 million of these are actually creators. 100 million users, 40 million are creators, and then maybe a zillion of them are fucking AI. Okay, let's move on to Spotify. Spotify, 761 million monthly active users. So right off the bat, that is a stark, but we're talking here about like remixers and edit makers, which is a lot of the part of the DJ subculture. So right off the bat, so many of the stuff that we're going to be putting out online has to live on SoundCloud because it cannot legally be put onto Spotify unless we want to get our asses fucking handed to us.
Right.
The undisputed king of mainstream dedicated audio streaming, around 293 million of these are paid premium subscribers. Big bank, baby. Damn. Making it the dominant audio app footprint. And now, number 3, YouTube. Monthly active users, 2.7 billion users. Absolute saturation. It is pre-installed on almost every Android phone on Earth. Yeah. And acts as the second largest search engine in the world. A massive chunk of its traffic is purely mobile. So why am I talking about this? Because right now, because of the hyped it losing its API access, it doesn't force you to like, comment, and repost on SoundCloud in order to download a remix, a bootleg, which is how we can't make money off the bootlegs, but at least we can get data, at least we can get more proliferation of our name. Now that doesn't work anymore, and honestly, yes, there are, as I'm sitting here, there's people telling me there's things like Drop Loud, Tone Dead that do that thing. To me, honestly, dude, I should have started YouTube 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I should have started 15 years ago because having a footprint on there is evergreen forever.
Yep.
Your grandma uses YouTube.
Yep.
My grandma is on YouTube watching fucking Russian propaganda, whatever the fuck she's watching on Soviet Union fucking telenovelas. She's on there, bro. So there's even a chance that your fucking shitty Drake bootleg from 2011 producer from fucking Wakachuki, Oklahoma, your shit might be shown to my grandmother. And to me, that is reach. That is undisputed. And the fact is, YouTube has this thing called Content ID, where you go and upload a song, like a bootleg remix of something. It can tell who the original song is by. It creates like a little copyright, little notice, but it still allows you to put the song onto YouTube. And the original rights holder can run ads on your bootleg. You can't make any money from it, but it can be hosted on there. And there's a chance that if it gets big enough, and if you keep pushing people from an external ManyChat link or whatever, how it is you're pushing people onto that YouTube landing page, onto the video, it'll eventually start getting recommended to people that are searching the original song. So now you're almost getting boosted by people searching that fucking obvious Taylor Swift whatever song.
Same thing, except more exposure.
But more exposure, you can get people that literally would never have otherwise. Because right now, even in SoundCloud, if your song goes like giga-viral on there, which now fucking giga-viral now means like 500K. It used to be like 20 million fucking plays on SoundCloud, like meant you could change your life forever. Now like 500K is like a lot. Dude, you're still, even if you got 20 million on SoundCloud right now, you're still capped.
Yeah. And
you're still capped inside of the fact that like, it's not going to get recommended.
Yep. It's not going to get recommended.
Here's the thing, like somebody could be searching Taylor Swift acoustic harp music, and if your fucking thing is enough of a thing on there, it can get even recommended from that because people are saying alternative versions of Taylor Swift songs. Okay, well here's this guy's fucking trap jazz fucking rhythm, Taylor Swift fucking remix. Let's see if this person's gonna like that too because other people are liking it. So that is the thing about YouTube. Like again, it feels so good that I've kind of like publicly ripped the Band-Aid off about like switching to my focus to like putting my stuff on YouTube. Yeah, that it's like. It was almost like it's about time for me. And I think it's about time for a lot of artists. And it's funny, I have a video right now for those who don't know that it's kind of going viral where I'm explaining my new like kind of download flow. So many people, and I could see, and I even say in the video why it's not a bad thing about the copyright stuff. People just their first knee-jerk reaction is, "Isn't YouTube harder on copyrights?" Clearly, the reason people aren't doing it is because of fear.
Yep.
It's fear. It's a fear and laziness, death spiral combo. That nobody wants to change anything. Trust me, dude. I was getting like 50 fucking reposts a day in my sleep without having to do anything. Yes, that felt good, but dude, just like with anything, we have to adapt. We have to adapt, and like the people that adapt sooner are the people that win, and the people that adapt later are the people that are gonna go, everything's rigged.
Yep.
I don't want to be the everything's rigged guy. I want to be the, hey, I fucking tried it. The necessity is the mother of invention. I want to be the guy that said I tried it, and hey, maybe it was a huge gamble that I stopped focusing on SoundCloud. Maybe tomorrow SoundCloud puts out a feature that changes everybody's life. Who knows? But I'm going to go all in on this right now because the numbers don't lie.
Thank you for the stats, by the way.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, I'll send you this thing too.
Social media loves stats. Yes, we'll definitely use that.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, bro? I mentioned it earlier. I remember when YouTube started. There is a video on, by the way, this is a funny little sidebar too. I'll sidebar your sidebar. There's a video on YouTube of me taking a hit of 60x salvia on my friend's basement.
You gotta put your music over that.
That's exactly, bro. So I've been in the game for a while, okay? All right.
Oh man,
that's so 60X, funny.
60X will get you, dude.
It's so funny. Everything about the video, my friend's username, what the video is named. Anyway,
that's great.
And I just remember, going to college and even high school, right? Like there were YouTube parties, right? People type in the songs they like, and it turns into a jam. Remember, UKF radio? What was it?
Yeah, I think so.
UKF, right? Like the bass label. And YouTube was just the breeding ground where everybody went to. And I have found, as someone that's tried to figure out the YouTube algorithm and try all the shorts and shit like that, like there's a lot to learn, but with like literally it's knowledge is power with YouTube, and there's so much opportunity. SoundCloud, you were already taking risks on SoundCloud. You were already making money on SoundCloud. You were already like doing like, dude, like just because you have, and I've experienced this, like I'll be humble, like I have 50,000 followers on SoundCloud, but if I put up a song on SoundCloud, it might get 10,000 streams. Like
it might get 1,000. It might get 1,000 streams.
Right, like that 10,000 would be great. What's even the point?
10,000 is the W. That's great.
So I'm like, I was talking to Susan about this. I'm like, I'm glad that Hood Politics was, a front runner in like,
absolutely,
download gates, because we got a lot of fans. A lot of people know us for our remixes, and that's awesome. But like now it's time to take those fans, people that care, the hundreds of thousands of emails that we have. One, like those numbers you said, who gave a real email? Who really knows the label?
Exactly.
And like, we use Vault. Vault is very similar to.
Oh, sick! So you guys stopped using Hyped It long time ago?
Well, we use Hyped It. We use Hyped It, but we're using Vault for like our community link ups, like RSVPing for the shows, or panels and networking and demo drops before the shows. We use it for exclusive merch drops, show announcements, new music, right? Like essentially using it as a Lalo. But Vault is really cool because it's like a Bandcamp as well. So you can put your music in there. You can put photos, videos, whatever it is. And we have found the engagement to be incredible.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Party People's using Vault too. It's pretty sick.
Vault's cool. You would be great in Vault, by the way.
Maybe I'm down, dude.
I'll connect you, bro. Yeah.
Let's do it. That sounds great. Let's try it.
Like
I'm down. Brother, you know what I gotta say, dude? Yeah. Again, and here's the other thing. This Hyped It shit, it's not the end of the world, okay? I know. I
got excited, bro.
I got excited because, dude, when was the last time something like this happened? Like
I said, thank fucking God. Let's shake this shit up.
Let's shake it up, dude. Because, dude, honestly, really think about this, dude. Like, I mean, I'm trying to, like, this thought is just coming to me right now. But like, the only time I ever got something crazy happening in my career is the minute that something broke and I was forced to stop being complacent. That's when it actually made me into fucking like doing something real. This is the first time in a long time, and it's not this like tragedy that I'm like people are making it out to be. And dude, and like as you said, for me too,
it's not a tragedy.
It's not, but it's like it's another one of those things. It's like the crutch is gone now, so now there's going to be two camps of people: the people that go, okay, let's get to work, or well, you got to change the API back, man. I want a refund. Shut up, dude. Like, what everything's gonna be like this? Mommy and daddy came and took my fucking repost fucking gate away. You can't live your life like that, dude. Okay,
No.
you can't like and people. Some people are going, well, this is just goes to show that the industry hates creators. Shut up, dude. Like this is nothing to do with your individual ass, whatever you're doing. Nobody cares about your stupid download gate. But what does matter is that how are you going to be in the face of some sort of adversity? This is not we're getting firebombed. Every DJ is getting getting drone strike. This is we lost the download gate. So we need to like be serious here. So what are we gonna do? If the answer is complain, you are fucking cooked.
Yeah, dude, you're cooked.
You are cooked because it's only gonna get worse than this.
One, you never cared about your fans in the first place anyway, then, because what have you been doing all along? What have you been doing all along? And
exactly, dude. Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I talk about this in group chats and with people online and stuff. It's like there are so many people we know, our peers, me, you, Prappa, Susan, right? Like so many people that have mastered how to be successful on SoundCloud and get fans from that. And it was by engaging with those people that really are fans of your music and not just trying to get the next hottest track or whatever. Because like you also on Hyped It, bro, you can just unpost things. Like if you really are gonna be that cool, like you don't have to follow all the gates, like all these things, whatever. And also like that fucks with your algorithm too.
Yes, it does. It's true.
I honestly think it's the greatest blessing that we've gotten in a while. So that
it's time for a change.
Stop being complacent, start focusing on building and cultivating real fan relationships. And YouTube, I believe, is a great place to do that. Like, imagine if you did like, who does a great job of this? Josh Baker, right?
Yes.
He's got his vlog that he's been doing for years, I think. I don't know how long.
How many people can say, how many new artists can say they've been doing something for fucking years?
Exactly.
Besides complaining on Twitter.
Now all of a sudden he's big. Now his sound is huge, right? And now people go back and go, oh my God, how am I just discovering this guy? Let's go back and watch his videos of him blowing up.
Thank you.
Ooh, and guess what? People love him for him. They don't even know what the fuck the songs are playing, but they want to be in Josh Baker.
I don't know one Josh Baker song. I don't know. No, I don't know fucking one. I don't know. I know the guy looks like he's a fucking off-duty, like fucking waiter at the fucking.
He does. He definitely does.
Cipriani's or something. The guy just looks
like British looking too.
Yeah, dude, exactly. He looks like the butler that just got off the fucking shift and now he's fucking at space and fucking plane bay. But whatever, dude. But here's the thing. I'm not saying fuck that guy. I'm saying that if that guy can do it, why can't somebody else that has like to me, like dude, to me the litmus test for a real fucking NPC out here in these fucking like streets when I'm like on threads and stuff is when somebody gets a little bit of fucking success and some fucker comes in and goes, well, he just got it because he knew the shut up. Then you do it, dude. Go do it. Then go, dude. If it's so fucking easy and this guy cheated, go know the guy. Go know the guy. Then just go and look. Tell me. Go meet the fucking main guy and A, tell me how easy it is to get to know that guy, and B, tell me how quickly that guy will just give you the keys to whatever the fuck it is that you think this guy has with a snap of a finger. Like people got to get real, and I hope that everybody and that's listening to this. I just if there's any kind of like thing that I could put as because there's two different kinds of Goshfathers, right? Like one Goshfather is I'm the artist and I want to make disco house the biggest fucking genre on planet Earth because I'm so passionate about it. That is just my mission in the artist in being in my artist thing. That is I'll troll and fight and do whatever I can to make that happen. Okay, but me as Goshfather, the talker, the yapper, like I want people to understand that like nothing is coming easy. And the minute you realize that if you fall in love with this creative like pursuit enough, you'll realize that the more not easy something is to overcome, the more of like a devotional act it is of trying to overcome that difficult thing. That's how much more of a devotional act it is to your mission of what it is you want to do creatively. I'm not trying to be like woo-woo when I say that. I really mean it. Like for me, challenges in my career are now, the fact that there are challenges means that all I got to do is figure out the challenge and I'm now unlocking a next level. Yes. If it's not challenging, that means that people are starting to not give a shit about what I'm doing. Yep. You know what I mean? Because I'm not where I'm at. So if I'm not getting challenged, then that means that I'm stagnant. That means that nothing's happening. That means that the phone's not ringing. That means that I don't have problems to solve about my career. So for me, it's like the minute something is tough, like this stupid fucking Hyped It thing, I'm only looking at it as it's opening up a brand new chapter in the way that I'm operating with my brand and my career. And nothing is more exciting than that. And that excitement can only happen if you really are in love with your mission. And I think a lot of people need to like, dude, everybody has good music. Everybody has fucking great music. What is the mission? What is the why? What is the purpose of what you're doing? And I think a lot of people have to lock in with that. If the mission is to entertain people, then do it. But sit down and say, this is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
You know, if the mission is to make someone emotional, feel emotions, or fucking change something in the world, sit down and say it. But because if you half-ass it, what's going to end up happening is you're going to start focusing on stupid shit like hype the download gates. And like that's, you know, and that's gonna end you. That's gonna, if your mission is not strong enough, then a hype the download gate being taken away from you is going to end your fucking career. Then your mission is not, you're not solid enough with your mission, you know?
Literally.
So,
No,
literally.
dude. So true, man. And like just like there's been so many good words that we've mentioned today, like intention. And I just feel
Yeah.
like showing up and knowing that like people need to know you for something. Like I really
Yeah.
loved what you were saying there, Victor. Like for real. Like
Yeah.
what do you want
So
people to know you for?
yeah, the homie, the Will Runzel, who does Slander and Nightmare and all these people, also
Oh, he's the
Chicago man.
man.
He's the man. He said something brilliant. He was like, dude, you know, he's been doing this forever and he's seen it all, done it all. And he literally was like, we were having a conversation about something the other day, or a couple months or weeks ago, where he was like, yeah, the people have to be able to see an artist one or two times in their timeline, then at the lunch break at the water cooler go, yo, dude, check this guy out. He does the, hey, check this guy out. He's the, hey, check her out. She does the, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a thing.
Yup.
Because if you're just, I'm a house DJ, well, you're now in competition with Chris Lake and you're going to lose 12 out of 10 times. Oh, I'm a dubstep DJ. Yeah, fucking Excision exists. So why should I fucking listen to you?
Yeah, sorry.
There's got to be something. There's got to be a mission. There's got to be an intention put behind what you're doing, no matter how good the music is. And I, again, this is going to be the thing that I'm going to start saying. And I think I kind of just came up with it now that I'm speaking with you about it. You're doing a disservice to your art.
Yeah.
Art, okay. Oh, I hate content. I hate content. Okay, fine. We all hate content. Oh, it's soulless. Oh, we're shilling the tech companies. Great. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm with Viva la Revolution. Okay, I'm with you guys. So, how are we gonna get people to check out our beautiful art? We're gonna put flyers up on the at dive bars. Are you fucking stupid? Like, dude, like this is what I'm saying. So if you care about your art, then we're gonna either hire someone, fucking, oh, but I don't want to hire someone. Then go fuck yourself. Like you either gotta hire somebody or you have to figure out a way to do it with your smartphone to get people to fucking understand or give a fuck about what your mission is, to then understand and give a fuck about your art.
Yep.
It's just how it is. There's too many people in the world. There's too much media in the world. There's too much content in the world. We have to find a way to break through if we care about our art. And I know that's going to be my hot take. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, fuck you, you're not a real artist. Great, then I'm a fucking not a real artist then, if that's what it takes. But to me, I've seen my life change by just talking about the shit that I'm making. I've seen the other people's life change by them just posting a fucking one stupid video of themselves going, hey, this is a pretty cool trance fucking smooth jazz thing that I just made. I don't know, will anybody like it? And then they go on tour.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, and the last thing I'll say about this is like, you know, what I always tell my people in my artist communities is, if somebody else figured it out and is having success with it,
Yeah.
why can't I?
Yep.
If somebody else, and even more so, if somebody else that's less experienced, that's less creative than me, figured it out, why can't I? That's been doing this for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason? What makes it different? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people have to draw a line in the sand if they want to get real about this shit. You have to draw a line in the sand. I'm an excuses fucking oriented person, or I'm a person that's gonna figure something out because I really care about my art. And if you don't draw a line, stop wasting people's time. And most importantly, stop wasting your own time.
Yeah. God, you're making the world a worse place.
But you're also, it's gonna lead into a very dark place of resentment, of self-resentment, of, oh, I ain't shit, fuck this. Anyway, that's a whole nother podcast, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm all about action, bro. Action sports, dude. Let's fucking go, dude.
Action sports, bro. Honestly, and dude, this is a props to you. Since I've known you and known who you are Goshfather, the DJ producer who's amazing on social media that wears that red jacket and puts disco on the fucking map.
I gotta show you something.
And that's you.
For the podcast, dude. Hold on. I got something special.
You got a new red jacket?
No, dude, hold on. Oh, I got, hold on. Because I've been posting some video. Hold on, it's coming. I've been posting some videos online of, like, you know, the content stuff that I've been doing to promote my. Look at this, dude. This is an exclusive right here. This is an exclusive. This is Sherman the Booth exclusive. Okay, the OG. This is
Oh, baby,
the
look
OG
at
colorway. This is the Fashion Nova, $11. This is the history of my red jackets. Fashion Nova, $11. This shit smelled like fucking weapons grade enriched plutonium after I was sweating this shit. This shit was like a fucking dude. The CIA would fucking go to the club after. Bro, then I had this fucking guy. This is the Goshfather corporate holiday edition. This
That's
is when
good.
this is when you bring me home to grandma to fucking DJ the fucking thing. Here's the fucking here is the first iteration, the first like kind of big Disco is a Weapon. This is the first time I ever got Disco is a Weapon printed.
Sick.
Shouts out to my boys. We Push Play. Shouts out to my boys. Hold on, here's the written over here. Limited edition. Fuck, what was this fucking? Oh, Dazed. Shouts out to my boy Dazed. Shouts out to my
Yes.
boy Dazed that
Let's
he
go.
designed this for a one-off show that I did, and this was fucking awesome. This was like what I wore at my first Vegas Vegas show with Disco Dom at Live. My first show as Goshfather, the new version in Las Vegas as well.
Wow.
And then here is the final current prototype, it's kind of not a prototype anymore. This is the current Goshfather Disco House. Disco is a Weapon.
So
So
sick.
the one I eventually want to sell these, but this is how many jackets I got, and this was a prototype. And what's crazy is I don't know how we got into this fucking subject, but so these ones, as you can see, the inside is very very thin because I'm a very sweaty man because I get very excited on stage.
Yeah.
So the jacket, it has to feel like a fucking napkin. So
Yeah.
yeah. So but the point is, you can see like, I thought about this shit, dude. I
You've
really thought
evolved.
about all this shit. I thought about this stuff a lot. So
Incredible,
wow.
bro. That
There you go.
honestly, that's like the best way to end it is like showing all these chapters of your life. I mean, thank you for keeping that shit, bro, because it's gonna go in the fucking
Yeah.
Smithsonian Museum right next to Skrillex's laptop.
Right next to when I'm in the insane asylum. They're gonna put it there. Like,
It's gonna be a great biopic, though. I can't wait for that. They're gonna clip this. Yeah, I wonder who's gonna play me. That'll be good. Timothy Chalamet. For sure. Oh,
bro, goodness.
dude,
Amazing
thank
stuff.
you so much for jumping on. And
Yeah.
this has been incredible.
Oh,
Everyone's gonna watch this
electric,
till the
baby.
end. It's electric
Let's
energy
go.
with me and you every single time,
I
bro.
think so, man. I think so.
Like we
Well, I
just
can't
felt like
wait for
it was.
Chicago Music Nexus, man. I can't wait for Chicago Music Nexus.
Hey,
I'm
I
literally
think
getting my speech together, dude. I'm so excited, dude.
this man's 5 months ahead of time. Pre-sale does go live. It's probably live by the time. Well, I'm gonna drop this ASAP. So pre-sale
Let's
will be
go,
going
baby.
live next Thursday. Tickets on sale in July. This shit's gonna be fucking crazy. You're gonna want to be tapped into the social media secrets for creators with
Let's go,
Goshfather.
baby. Let's
You
go,
just got
baby.
a taste of it, man. But brother, thank you so much for jumping on. This has been amazing to catch up and
My pleasure, brother.
telling people like it is, bro. You got to be honest.
Let's go, baby. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to be part of this. I'm so grateful we're still going, bro. I still got energy in the tank somehow, man. I've been doing this a long time, and if I can do it, all of you listening out there, if I can do it, you guys can do it. So I'm a firm believer in that. So let's keep it going.
Love it, brother.